Hi, sinners. What's wrong? You've barely touched your 2-month-old rotten liver. Here, take my beef tallow moisturizer. You'll feel better. Not to brag, but I've been thinking lately, and I realized I haven't gone through my Instagram saves in a while. I specifically remembered my stockpile of wellness influencer reels that either didn't make the cut the first time or that have graced my feed since. And today, I'm making it your problem. I'm officially giving you custody of my additional wellness influencer cringe folder. Last time we explored the health and wellness side of the internet, I introduced you to my testy for the resty, Christian Van Camp, and him. I'll put the link somewhere on the screen. Christian actually responded to that video about a week after I posted on his Instagram story. I didn't save it, I didn't screen record it, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But I will say, he took it relatively well, and I like to think we're friends now.
Autism in a bag.
But I can't say the same about him. It's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. You, sir, create super cringe content, by the way. You're welcome. No, certified health nut. You're welcome. Anyway, I have a plethora of unhinged wellness content that I cannot wait to show you. We won't be focusing on just one health influencer spreading misinformation. Rather, several health influencers spreading misinformation. It's reassuring that individuals like these lovely folks I'm about to show you are just out and about posting on the internet without a care in the world, with no shame. That being said, I will be taking them at their word because I believe everything I see on the internet. Anyway, let's just jump into it. I mean, that's literally what you freaking came for.
Humans used to live to 900 plus years old. That's a hot take.
Love how the other guy's like, ooh, that's a hot take. I don't know about that one, boss.
They talk about in the Bible, Noah lived to be 900 plus years old, and they say life expectancy is going up, but it's actually going down.
With peace and love, I wouldn't reference the Bible as your resource for scientific information.
Go on Google right now. Again, I don't like to use Google as a source. Go into obituaries from London.
Yeah, girl, we know.
Today, no one's going to do that because of all the industrial toxins and the 5G and just terrible world as far as health.
Not the 5G. Not the 5G. I would love to see him reference a single source. Any source other than the Bible. Any sort of scientific study or paper. As long as you sound convincing, you can say anything on the internet. Rich coming from a commentary channel. I mean, we have that one rich guy who spends like millions of dollars a year trying to retain his youth. According to Google, this guy's least favorite place, apparently, the oldest verified person lived to 122 years old. And there's no official record of anyone living 200 plus years. You would think at least one person would jot that down if that happened, right? In reality, most people in the olden times lived to like 60 or 70 if they were lucky.
Wise, but if you lived in a society with none of that stuff existing and you ate completely healthy, humans could probably live to a couple hundred years old, maybe 500 plus, 1,000 plus, whatever it is.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be some medical breakthrough that'll stop or even reverse the aging process in the next like 50 to 100 years if we even make it that long. That is something scientists are actively working on. Medicine has come so far that what seems like a minor injury now would have taken us out hundreds of years ago. Like if you get a cut today, wrap it up in a bandage, maybe get some stitches if it's that bad, and if it gets infected, you can take antibiotics. But hundreds of years ago, if you got a cut and it got infected, you can kiss your ass goodbye. So until this gentleman cites a source other than the Bible, I will not be taking him at his word. Okay, we're at the airport now. Not great timing considering recent events, though this was filmed back in November 2024.
Getting all my protein from raw food, day 7, and today we're doing it in public. Now, most people use traveling as an excuse to eat like crap. Not me. I feel too good when I eat real food.
Not me. I feel too good when I'm puking my brains out because I have food poisoning. This has to be a humiliation ritual of some sorts. First of all, how are you able to get this through TSA? And second of all, is the clout really worth it? Do you need engagement that bad?
I started off with 4 whole raw eggs, or as I call them, nature's gushers. Yeah, I was getting a lot of weird looks, but they were from people who were neither jacked or shredded.
When your opinion doesn't matter because you don't have a bodybuilder physique? Even if this guy is in better physical shape than the people supposedly giving him dirty looks, number one, your physical appearance doesn't indicate your health. And second of all, that doesn't cancel out this unhealthy habit. There's so much evidence showing that eating raw eggs isn't good for you, especially now that bird flu is rampant in the United States.
At this point, my mouth was getting pretty cut up by the eggshells, so I decided to go with the crack and slurp method.
Classic crack and slurp method, fellas. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't have to eat exactly like me to get jacked and shredded. But if I can eat like this, you can cut out processed food.
You don't have to eat exactly like me to get fit and shredded, but don't let that stop you from DMing me for one-on-one coaching. I love how in the description he says, "Attention, this account is for entertainment and comedic purposes only. This is not health advice. Ask your doctor." Any doctor worth their weight in peanuts would tell you not to eat raw eggs. Oh, and then we have this guy. Tapeworm is nature's Ozempic. Dude. He doesn't even look happy while eating. Like, bro, you don't have to do this. I promise you. There are other ways you can go viral on Instagram. His heart's not in it. I'm sorry. You have to sell it if you want to make it in this business, and he is not. Take someone like the Liver King. Yeah, he's a scam artist. Yeah, he's a liar, but he has conviction when he sinks his teeth in raw liver. Sir, you're not selling it. I'm sorry. So spare yourself. You don't have to do this. You don't have to bite into a raw chicken leg. This is most likely satire, but it's sad to see men encouraging disordered eating to other men. Best healthy fast food, not another one. Raw ground beef and butter. What's your fave? Raw ground beef out the packet and a slab of raw butter. Don't knock it until you've tried it. No, I definitely will. I am knocking it before I try it. Again, you don't have to do this. Who is holding you at gunpoint, forcing you to eat ground beef in your car? And I know your car smells foul. I know it smells like a meat packing plant in there. The reason why humans live longer now is because we cook our food. Cooking kills most, if not all, the harmful bacteria in our food. You're also wasting a pack of ground beef for this stupid ass video. And just like the Nature Ozempic guy, this person's not selling it for me. They say fake it till you make it, but honey, you're not making it anytime soon with this performance. Oh wow, I didn't know they let Luigi out early.
Oh my guys, look, they got the cinnamon toast loaded with you hit.
Whoa, wee. Do you kiss your boyfriend with that mouth? Sir, I don't think you're supposed to say that. I don't know, you immediately associated that cereal with Sounds pretty gay to me.
It says contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's not even real food. It was made in a lab, you
This guy loves his slurs, apparently. Does he know that, like, most food is biologically engineered? That doesn't automatically make it bad for you. Even some fruits and vegetables are biologically engineered. But I don't think the bioengineered stuff is necessarily the problem with this video. This guy sounds so bold and strong using all those slurs in the video, but he immediately backtracked in the comments after getting called out. Here's what he said from his burner account. Just to clarify, I know I used some harsh language here, but my intention was to raise awareness about how terrible this cereal is for you. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just being blunt to make my point clear and funny. So what's the joke? If you're trying to be funny. Apologies for the maggot word. Wasn't meant to disrespect anyone. Just drive home how bad this stuff is. It's really not that deep. Hope you got a laugh out of it. Again, what's the joke? If you need to use a slur to be funny, if the slur is the punchline of the joke, are you really that funny? Does he really think calling people the F slur and R slur is gonna make them any healthier? You can't bully someone into being fit. That doesn't last long term. I've said this in videos before, but if the R word is a staple in your vocabulary, I will not take anything you say seriously. I like how he only apologized for using one of the words, not both of them. Buddy, if you're gonna stand on business, you need to stand 10 toes down. You either need to apologize for it all or embrace your new villain status. Someone said, since slurs are really not that deep, you should record a video of you saying the N-word and post it. That's entirely different because I respect all of my black friends, and if I said that, I'd probably get my ass beat. But gays just pout and cry. One of these days, this guy's gonna come across the wrong person and get humbled real quick, if you know what I'm saying. Your mother needs to wash your mouth out with soap, young man. So I'm gonna blur this next person's face because according to his bio, he is a minor. But he says, maturing is realizing most vegetables are toxic and are doing more bad than good to your body. Veggies are often deemed to be such an important part of the human diet and contain all these nutrients we need, which couldn't be further from the truth. Most common vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, kale, all contain anti-nutrients and toxic compounds such as oxalates, lectins, goitrogins, and phytates. Some of the anti-nutrients can also be more harmful and cause health issues such as kidney stones, hormonal imbalance, etc. Stop eating veggies and stick to fruits, meats, and dairy. I love these vague health concerns like hormone imbalance, this thing is a hormone disruptor. Okay, Name a hormone other than testosterone and estrogen, and name their function while you're at it. This is what happens when you're raised on ChatGPT and YouTube Shorts. Obviously, too much of anything is bad, but at the end of the day, moderation is key. Eat a balanced diet, and a balanced diet does include vegetables. Oh, and here's another one. Maturity is when you realize you eat for function, not for the taste. Brother, what is this? It looks like dog food. Might as well put the bowl on the floor and get down on all fours. A little seasoning is not gonna kill you. I promise you can do both. You can make a nutritious, healthy, balanced meal that also tastes really good. At least add a vegetable. Don't listen to that other kid. This message is just straight up promoting disordered eating. Yeah, food is there to give you energy and nutrients, but it should still be an enjoyable experience. I don't know. If anything, I kind of feel bad for this guy. I accidentally saved like 3 types of the same reel, but we're gonna watch it anyway. Maturing is realizing this isn't primal. We got eggs, avocado, kiwi, mango, meat. I mean, that looks like a relatively tasty dish. This is primal, and it's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. So we got some kangaroo liver in the corner here, bone marrow, milk, some ground deer meat or whatever, and then 3 raw eggs on top. I mean, a real primal isn't drinking milky out of his little glass. He's drinking water from the creek. I just know his cholesterol is through the roof. Blood work hates to see this man coming. Not saying you can't fit red meat into a balanced diet, but like, dude, come on. The milk is the most devious part. I'm so sorry. Again, I saved a video with the exact same format. I should have broken it up a little better, but you live and you learn. Maturing is realizing egg yolks are the healthiest shampoo for your hair. Regular shampoo is absolute poison. Not in this economy, sir. This dude smells like a barn, probably. He really said bird flu should be scared of me. He lists all these harsh ingredients that are in traditional shampoo in his description, but they sell sulfate-free and paraben-free shampoo. And he doesn't have to waste a whole carton of eggs to get his hair healthy. Not that I believe he lives like this. I think this is 100% bullshit. I love how he finishes with rinse with cool water to prevent cooking the egg. Listen, when you're on that grind set, you want to get everything done as fast as possible so you could take your shower and also make breakfast. That's ultimate productivity to me. Okay, finally we have a different video that doesn't follow that same format. Variety is the spice of life after all. Someone should let Mr. Chicken and Rice know.
Marathon runners are some of the worst looking people you can get. I go on dates with girls, and let's say I go on a date with a 21-year-old, and she looks like she's 24, 25. Before I've even asked her, I know she does like long distance running. And I say, do you like exercise? What do you do? She's like, I run 20 kilometers 10 times a week. And I'm just like, I can tell. You can see it visibly aging. Long distance runners, they look terrible.
With this attitude, do we really believe he's going on dates? This is the same kind of dude who would leave his wife for getting quote unquote too fat after giving birth to his child. You want women to be lean and fit for you, but not like that. Not if she likes running. Ultimately, these women are not running for you. This might come as a shock, but most women don't live for male validation. Women don't exist to please you. They don't exist for you to get your rocks off. Women who run do it because they like to run. And you body shaming these individuals because they do a type of workout you don't enjoy is really weird. There seems to be this theme I've noticed on the health and wellness side of social media where these fitness influencers are discouraging their followers from doing cardio and instead focus solely on strength training when really you need to do both. Strength training is good and all. I highly recommend it. But your heart is the most important muscle of your body and you got to take care of it. And you do that by doing cardio workouts. Adding 2 scoops of pre-workout to my wife's drink so she can't tell me she's too tired later. Ew! Hey, this is a crime, actually. I would not feel safe around this guy. It's just pre-workout, but this time it's just pre-workout. What's stopping him from spiking her drink with other stuff? Not saying he did or has, by the way, but like, it's clearly not out of the realm of possibility. You don't need an excuse or a reason to deny sex. No is a complete answer. I don't care if you're married. She doesn't owe you sex. No wonder why she's dodging your advances when you're pulling shit like this. Granted, this is supposed to be like a couples comedy reel. I'm probably taking this too seriously. It's an odd thing to joke about, being a grown man who can't accept no for an answer. Girlie, you better run. Diva down! down, diva down. Question, gentlemen, is it ever that serious? What exactly are these guys training for? Where's the decorum? I'd hate to be a fellow member in their gym. Like, this is so disrespectful to the people around you. It's still a public space you have to share with other people, and here you are acting like buffoons, acting like cavemen throwing the weights around. And one more time for the people in the back. Is it ever that serious?
Ground beef in a bag, a little bit of sauce that you enjoy. Eating on the run has never been so easy. Look, give it a squeeze, out it comes. Looks kind of nasty, I know. It's actually really good.
You are not that busy that you cannot meal prep a proper meal or order a meal delivery service. Just like I've said 10 other times in this video, I doubt he actually does this. I doubt he's cutting a hole in a Ziploc bag and funneling this disgusting beef go-gurt into his mouth. To give him credit, it looks like his ground beef is actually cooked, which we can't say for most of the other gentlemen in this video. The bar is in hell. Sorry if the camera angle changed, but we have one final video left because I simply cannot take this anymore. I have others saved in this folder, but I feel like I'm slowly losing my mind. So if you want a part 3 to this, let me know. But here's the final Instagram reel I have to show you today. And I've always said that. Surprisingly, the most sane health influencer we've come across. But like I said, if you want a part 3, let me know. If there are any specific health influencer Instagram accounts you want me to check out, also please let me know. And if there's a specific topic you'd like me to talk about in the future, I have a Google form linked in the description where you could submit potential video ideas. But thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a tiny thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, go.